Good day everyone, I am Caraga from XIII.
I am Cyrus teacher.
And we are here to give you information about the mesmerizing beauty of Caraga region. Dali na kag magsuroy-suroy kita sa Caraga region, the sunrise capital of the Philippines. Port of access. There are 5 ways to get from Manila to Caraga region: by train, plane, bus and ferry, car ferry, or bus. And if you want the fastest way to get from Manila to Caraga region, the train and airplane are the best choice because it will only takes 4 hours and 23 minutes and it only costs around 1,000 pesos to 4,900 pesos. But if you are in a tight budget but still want to get from Manila to Caraga region, the car ferry and bus are the best choice because it only costs 3,400 pesos to 4,400 pesos, but still, it will take 2 days and 8 hours before you get there. The Caraga is an administrative region in the Philippines, and the name itself is from the Spanish word that refers to Calagan, a compound of Bisaya word that means kalag or soul, and an, which means land. In early chronicles, they call this region as the land of brave and fierce people. And also, the capital of this region is Surigao. This region is located at the northeastern portion of the Mindanao and it contains mountains, islands, marshlands, and indigenous communities. The Caraga region is created by the virtue of Republic Act 7901, which was approved on February 23, 1995 by President Fidel V. Ramos. The Caraga region is occupying 1,884,697 hectares of land area, and it represents the 6.3% land area of the whole Philippines, while 18.5% of land area of Mindanao. In fact, 30% of land area of the whole Caraga region are inalienable and disposable land, while 70% of it is forest land. As far as the others did not know, the cultural groups that are majority of inhabitant of this region are the Visayan lineage. The ethnic groups includes the Manobo, Mamanwa, Banwaanon, Kamayo, Higwaanon, Umayamnon, and Calagan. The language and dialect of this region is commonly Cebuanon because it is widely spoken by 33.79% of the household in the region. Surigao Nun is spoken by 33.21% of the household, followed by Butuanon by 15%, Kamayo by 7.06%, and Manobo by 4.73%. And the rest speaks Boholanon by 5.87%, Hiligaynon by 2.87%, and the other dialects by 7.20%. Here are some examples of Cebuanon. Do you speak in English? In Cebuanon, it is kabalo ka magsulti og English? Where can I buy this? In Cebuanon, it is asa ako makapalit ani? Good morning. In Cebuanon, it is maayong buntag. Here are some examples of Surigao Nun. I'm good as well. In Surigao Nun, it is madayaw da isab. I feel hot because it's humid. In Surigao Nun, it is tagpasuan kay langakahi. Do you already eat? In Surigao Nun, it is minkao nakaw. Let's now dive to the history of Caraga region. And did you know that the name Caraga already existed in the lexicon of Spanish-era Philippines, dating more than 400 years ago? Spaniards formed Caraga through a military garrison in 1609 to reinforce their invasion of Tandag, which became the capital of Provincia de Caraga, covering the eastern part of Mindanao, including the present-day Surigao and Agusan provinces. Then, the Moros occupied Tandag that moves the capital to Surigao, but they were driven out when the Spaniards returned in 1848. And here are some examples of the lexicon Spanish era, military garrison, and the Moros. It's traveling and adventure time. Let's enjoy our holidays and adventures in different places around the Region 13, with their 5 provinces, 6 cities, 67 municipalities, and 1,311 barangays. Let me introduce to you the cities of Caraga region. The Butuan City, the regional center and the major trading, processing, commercial, and service center. It is also the show window of history and culture in Mindanao. The Cabadbaran City, the agricultural production and the processing part of high-value crops and the aquaculture products. The Bayugan City, the agro-industrial and processing zone. The Surigao City, the commercial and trading center in the northeastern seaboard and the major processing center for the mineral and fishery. The Bislig City, the center of organic high-value crops and aquamarine products. Lastly, the Tandag City, the institutional tourism and trading hub. Let's now jump to the provinces in Caraga region. Surigao del Norte is a province in the Philippines located in the Caraga region of Mindanao. The province was formerly under the jurisdiction of Region 10, but now it is in Region 13, and its capital is Surigao City. The Surigao City is popularly known as the City of Island Adventures and is considered a heaven of leisure and adventure because it has 17 panoramic islands with long stretches of pristine white sand, beaches, mythical caves, vast mangrove forests, and underwater sceneries. Let's now tackle the history of Surigao del Norte. Surigao del Norte was once a part of an old territory that existed in northeastern Mindanao called Caraga, named after the people called Calagans, who were believed to be of Visayan origin. They were the inhabitants of the province that time. In the province of Surigao del Norte, 95% of the people speak Surigaonon as their primary language. Maradyo na buntag. In English, it is good morning. Salamat karadyaw. In English, it is thank you very much. Sino imo ngayan? In English, it is what is your name? Mangaon ta. In English, it is let's eat. Maradyaw. In English, it is fine or good. Access to travel. The most popular mode of transportation within the municipalities and far-flung area of Surigao del Norte is either via tricycle or habal-habal, a motorcycle taxi. And the other inland transport options include bus, jeepneys, and pedicabs. The most popular tourist destination on Surigao del Norte is Siargao. Ride as well at the country's surfing mecca, Siargao. The island's most popular surfing spot, Cloud9, is the go-to destination for surfers worldwide and the venue for several international surfing competitions. But if you are a non-surfer, you can still enjoy the water activities like swimming, diving, and cliff jumping for free. One natural attraction in Surigao del Norte is the Buenavista Cave. To say that this natural attraction has a good view, implied by its name, is an understatement. Buenavista Cave in Higdop Island offers an impressive spelunking site on its 3-kilometer stretch with 3 entrances. Its cathedral-like chambers features majestic stalactites and stalagmites, and the main attraction of this cave is the King's Throne. The heritage site of Surigao del Norte is the Surigao Heritage Center. The Surigao Heritage Center is located at the eastern end of the boulevards, strategically facing the Surigao Strait, where the famous naval battle between the American and Japanese fleet in the 20th century took place. The Bunok-Bunok Maradyaw Karadyaw Festival. This is held in Surigao City every September 9. If Cebu has Sinulog, Surigao del Norte has Bunok-Bunok Maradyaw Karadyaw Festival. This is the province's iconic cultural religious festival and an award-winning cultural religious festival, and this is highlighted by a street dance parade depicting the legend and the lifestyle of indigenous Mamanwa tribes. The festival is also a tribute to Saint Nicholas, the city's patron saint, whose fest is observed in September 10. The Tilaw Food Festival and usually happens in August or September. This is the showcase of Surigao culinary heritage through the food fairs and in competition designed to upgrade the city's food beverage industry. Tilaw means taste, usually held during the National Tourism Week celebration. It showcases exotic seafood and smorgasbord of Surigao products, including delicacies. It is also the chance where locals show off their culinary talents. The Surigaonon's colorful culture and the jolly characters are reflected in the various festivals and the tourist event it celebrates the whole year round. The Bunok-Bunok Festival depicts the native folk merry-making to show gratitude to God for bountiful harvest and good health.
Surigao del Sur is a province in the Philippines located in Caraga region, Mindanao. Its capital in Tandang City, Surigao del Sur, is situated at eastern coast and Philippine Sea to the east. History in Surigao del Sur. In pre-colonial times, the region of Surigao was inhabited by the Visayan Surigaonon people in coastal areas, as well as interiors like the Mandaya, Mansaka, Mamanwa, and Manubo. During the Spanish occupation in 1866, military in Mindanao with Surigao and Agusan forming the S District in 1870. The district was renamed to Distrito Surigao in 1901. Distrito de Surigao became chartered provinces. Agusan became an independent province in 1907 during the American era, when was separated from Surigao. Dialect or languages. Surigaonon languages is spoken in the whole province of Surigao del Norte and the Caraslan, Cantilan, Madrid, and Lanuza, towns which are part of the province Surigao del Sur. Moreover, transportation Surigao del Sur, multi-cab vans and jeepney around northern and southern Surigao del Sur road include Surigao City, San Francisco, Agusan del Sur, and Bislig City. Buses direct travel with bus companies like Bachelor Express are serving road from Davao City, Butuan City, Surigao City, and Mangagoy, Bisling City. Hinatuan Enchanted River. Among the forest spot in Surigao del Sur, Hinatuan Enchanted River is the most visited attraction due to its unique charm. This cryptic river is believed to have magical creatures like mermaid and other supernatural beings, but the distinctive feature of the river is the real crystal clear water wherein you can see through the river. Balinganga Falls is located in communal forest of Barangay Cancavan and Carmen, streaming the verdant and considering that one could only and truly enjoy the cool and refreshing crystal clear water and sea of nature after breathtaking trek. Historical. Before the Spaniard came, the aborigines of the province were the Mamanwan Manubo later. Our Malay brother from Visayas came to settle with the natives. It was with the arrival of the emigrant that the province acquired none for one of the natives, Saligao, who lived near the mouth of the river. The name Saligao was later pronounced Surigao, the inhabitant. It is also said that long time ago some Visayas fishermen forced by strong current of the Caraga Strait. The Mamanaw thought that these fishermen wanted to occupy the hut by force, said Agaw, the term which was later given a prefix Suri by an emigrant. Festival. Sorong Festival is an ethnic Mardi Gras parade, although some other municipalities in province of Surigao del Sur are claiming to have this coastal town and both claiming the story of being attacked by the Moros. Festival. Caliguan Festival. The Caliguan Fluvial Festival is a yearly festival held in honor of Saint John the Baptist. The event is highlight beauty pageant and beach dancing. Agusan del Sur, officially the province of Agusan del Sur, is a province in Caraga region, Mindanao, Philippines. Its capital is the municipality of Prosperidad. It is bordered on the northwest by Agusan del Norte and Misamis Oriental, east by Surigao del Sur, southwest by Davao del Oriental, mid-south by Davao de Oro, southwest by Davao del Norte, and midwest by Bukidnon in the country in the term of area. History. The province was established on June 17, 1967, when the former province of Agusan was divided into new independent provinces, Agusan del Norte and Agusan del Sur. The province of Agusan del Sur is divided into 13 municipalities and one city. The capital is the municipality of Prosperidad. Dialect or languages. Cebuano is dominantly spoken, followed by Boholano and Ilonggo of the native tongue Manobo. Dialect is the most popular. Other popular dialects are the Hiligaynon, Butuanon, Surigaonon, and Kamayo. The most famous in Agusan del Sur, Tugunan Falls. Tugunan Falls is also of the known destination in the province of Agusan del Sur. The water cascade on both sides of the boulder that look like huge block. The flat surface on the top could be very ideal spot for cliff jumping. It is recommended to ask the local for safe spot. It has also wide a deep basin suitable for swimming. The fall is surrounded by large trees, plants, and wild orchid. The name of the fall is derived from the word tugon, which means remind. Perhaps it is to remind people to take care of Mother Nature. One of the natural in Agusan del Sur is the century old oak tree measuring 56 meters in height, 255 centimeters in diameter, and estimated to be 300 years old. This hardwood tree stands proudly along the National Highway of Alergia, San Francisco, and is regarded as the world's third highest. Historically, in Agusan del Sur, the territory of Agusan del Sur was governed as part of the province of Caraga. During the most Spanish period, in 1862 was placed under the Comanche of Butuan, a district of the province of Surigao. In 1914, the province of Agusan was created by the American government. One man-made Agusan del Sur is Agusan Capital Complex, covers 200 hectares and seat a provincial government building. It is best to come here during mid-June so you'll chance on Naligayang Festival, a week-long celebration of the province's rich culture. Festival. Santikan Festival held every 12th to 5th day of June. Santikan is the Manubo word which means the striking of fire, alluding to different friendly competition throughout its duration. Festival. Magdiwata Festival, 3rd week of June. The Diwata Festival is celebrated every 3rd week of June in San Francisco, Agusan del Sur, June 19 to 21 this year. It featured the Manuvo culture and tradition, where the main attraction is the street dancing that brings excitement to the festival. Agusan del Norte, officially the province of Agusan del Norte, is the province in Caraga region of the Philippines. Its capital is the city of Cabadbaran with several government offices located in the city of Butuan. It is bordered on the northwest by Butuan Bay, northeast by Agusan del Sur, and southwest by Amisamis. The province was created in 1967 when the former province of Agusan was divided into new independent provinces, Agusan del Norte and Agusan del Sur. The capital of the province of Agusan del Norte is the city of Cabadbaran, and it is divided into 10 municipalities and one component city. Dialect or languages, Cebuano or Bisaya is the main language used in this province. One thing that is great in most places in the Philippines, most of the people understand Tagalog and English. Transportation. The province is accessible to daily flight from Manila and daily trip by ship from Manila and Cebu via the Fort of Nasipit and Surigao City, and by bus vary 30 minutes from the cities of Surigao, Davao and Caraga de Oro. One of the most famous tourist destinations, Agusan del Norte, Balangay Shrine Museum. The Balangay Shrine Museum is the small open-air museum. It is a field unit of National Museum, and although has very few display, it was great historical significance. Its display has remnant of the earliest watercraft called Balangay or Butuan boat. One of the natural in Agusan del Norte, Lake Mainit, located in San Roque, Quicharao, about 73.9 km away from the city proper. A street of the Maharlika Highway at the San Roque offers a breathtaking view of the lake. Historical. The present territory of Agusan del Norte was part of the district of Surigao during the Spanish regime. In 1911, the undivided Agusan province was separated from Surigao by the Americans. June 17, 1967, the province of Agusan del Norte and Agusan del Sur were created, splitting the huge Agusan province into two by virtue of Republic Act No. 4979. Under the 1987 Constitution, the province was apportioned to legislative districts. Man-made in Agusan del Norte, Eurasia or PEMCO, located in Magallanes, about 35.9 kilometers away from the city proper. Here only match factory in Mindanao. It has a daily output of 1.8 million matchboxes a day. Festival in Agusan del Norte. Saging Festival, held every second week of January during Araw ng Buena Vista, is an agri-fair that showcases the bounties of Buena Vista, with special focus on the banana. Sumayahaw Festival, held every August 14 during the town fiesta of Habonga. It's a Thanksgiving celebration for the bounty showered by the Heavenly Father through the intercession for the Blessed Virgin Mary.
The Dinagat Islands are a group of islands constituting a province in the Caraga region in the Philippines. It is located in the south side of Leyte Gulf, and its capital is San Jose. It is renowned as a province major tourism icon, and the island province is also a host to bat sanctuary, kisses islets, and rock formations. Let's now tackle the history of Dinagat Island. Although one of the newest provinces of the country, settlement in Dinagat Island were already present during the Spanish regime as a result of migration of people from nearby provinces of Bohol and Leyte, and the municipality of Dinagat is the oldest community in the province. The Dinagat Islands is predominantly a Cebuano-speaking province. However, towns facing the Surigao del Norte are Surigao non-speaking. Here are some examples of Cebuanon. First, see you later. In Cebuanon, it is kita taon niya. I am shy. In Cebuanon, it is maulaw ko. I speak a little. In Cebuanon, it is makasulti ko gamay. What? In Cebuanon, it is unsa. No, in Cebuanon, it is dili. Access to travel. The province of Dinagat Islands can be reached by ferry boat coming from Surigao City, the capital of Surigao del Norte. It is the closest jump-off point to the province with travel time of about 1 hour to 1.5 hours depending on the sea conditions. The most popular tourist destination on Dinagat Island is the Blue Lagoon. Blue Lagoon, Libjo, Dinagat Islands. The lagoon, a hidden host, is located in the forested islet forming a little maze, a distance away from the coastal barangay of Magsaysay. Because it is environmentally delicate, it is advisable to come in a small groups and consciously be respectful and responsible to maintain its tranquility and balance. One of the natural tourist spots in Dinagat Island is the Quano Cave. The Quano Cave is one of the most least known Dinagat Island tourist spot. Inside, you will find numerous stalactite and stalagmite rock formations. Expect to get wet as you get deeper because of pools and streams you have to traverse. And the location of this cave is at Barangay Arellano, Libja. PBMA Shrine, a man-made attraction in Dinagat Island. PBMA Shrine, or the Philippine Benevolent Missionary Association Shrine. The castle dominates the landscape of San Jose. Its impressive architecture will surely entice to take Instagrammable photos, and its location is at Purok 5, San Jose. The one and only festival in Dinagat Island, the Bugkusan Festival. This charter and is essentially a way to instill awareness on the province's cultural and environmental importance. Its name is actually derived from the word pagbugkos, means to bind. It is held during the month of December. The mountain town is a cradle of age-old culture and tradition unique to its people. The age-old tradition of mat waving using tikog, a naturally grown grass. And we also provide some references. And thank you for watching. Bye!